Now that we have two separate reducers in our reducers folder, we need to somehow combine them into one overall reducer. Luckily, Redux ships with a combine reducers function that allows us to do just that. So let's redeclare our index.js file within reducers. And at the very top, let's import combine reducers from Redux. Now we simply need to import both our reducer user and reducer goal. Let's call our reducer user from reducer user, and then our goals will be goals from reducer goals. Now it's as simple as exporting a default combine reducers function. Now, in order to pass our user and our goals within combine reducer into one overall reducer, we just create an object. We'll have a user key mapped to our reducer user and a goals key mapped to our reducer goals. Awesome. Let's inspect the element. And as you can see, our reducer is working fine because we're not getting any errors. Cool. Now, what we may have broke is our add goal.jsx. And in fact, we're not returning email from state anymore because as you can see in our state object, we have a goals reducer and a user reducer now, no longer the email. So let's go ahead and console.log state in add goal.jsx in state. And let's check out what the state actually looks like. So as we see, state in add goal.jsx has our user object and our goals object as well. So we'll need to grab user instead of email and return our user object. And then if you tried to add a goal, it wouldn't work. We couldn't get email from this.props. We need to get it from this.props.user because that's what we're actually returning now in our map state to props function. Let's go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and get rid of this console.log. And there's a lot of things plaguing our console right now. So let's also go to our index.js, our global one, and take out, or just comment out, these two console logs for now. Let's save. And then, of course, save add goal.jsx. And that's looking a lot better. Let's go to app.jsx, remove that console.log as well. So go ahead and comment it out. You might need it later, or delete it if you'd like. Cool. So it seems like it's working. Let's check if we can still add a goal. Remember that this is Harry Potter, so how about practice Wingardium Leviosa? It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Those of you who have seen Harry Potter will get that little joke. As you can see, we're still adding new goals within our goals object. So let's head back to goallist.jsx. Let's actually take advantage of that action creator we defined earlier called setGoals, because now that we have these goals, we'd actually like to be able to access them within props. So, first of all, we'll need to import setGoals from actions. And then we need to import our connect function from React Redux as well, because we're now going to hook up this component to our Redux store. So let's connect it, pass null and null for now, just so it's connected. And then rather than declaring a whole map dispatch of props function, I know we'll only need the setGoals function for now. So let's go ahead and add that to our props. And then I spelled setGoals wrong. You guys probably caught that. There we go. Here we have setGoals. And now, rather than just console logging goals, we're going to call setGoals from our props of goals. We'll save. And then one way to check if this setGoals function actually worked is to declare a map state to props function that takes our state and then returns our goals from state as an object. So let's return goals. And then within our render function, this is going to really put a lot onto the screen, but it'll show what we need. So let's render this.props.goals and see if we're actually getting it. Let's save. And then we still need to argue map state to props in our connect function. Don't forget to do that. So as we save, it reloads. And there we go. Within props.goals, we see all of our objects from Firebase. Great. So now we can move on to actually rendering these goals onto the screen at last. See you in the next video.